All right, and we should be live. Hello and welcome everyone to the Daily High. I will be your only host, Tone Vase, but Matt is back from Dubai after winning his fight over in Dubai. Hope you guys saw it. I was at a conference in Merida, Mexico. I will remain in Mexico for a little bit longer. I will do some diving. We have a little health and wellness retreat in Isla Mujeres. If anyone is, let me enable that. If anyone is close to Isla Mujeres, it is not too late for you to come down and join our little health and wellness retreat, which starts tomorrow. I tweeted about it. I probably should have talked about it more on this channel. We'll see how this one goes. Hope it goes well, and we will do more of these little health and wellness retreats coming up. Okay. Here is the monthly chart. The monthly chart doesn't look like anything special. I don't have much to talk about the monthly chart. This also be a fast show. I gotta catch a ferry to Isla Mujeres. At the moment, I am in Cancun, and I'm catching a ferry to Isla Mujeres in a little bit. The weekly chart is also not that interesting. We are approaching an MRI buy on the weekly chart. However, the only way we're going to get this MRI buy is if the price of Bitcoin drops next week to and close at a brand new low. This is not something I want to see because it will mean that the price of Bitcoin has to close the week below 86,000. And if it does, it kind of opens up all kinds of ugly abilities for Bitcoin, which I would rather avoid the MRI buy. Some people pointed out you can have one of these spirit of the MRI buys because this candle here closed just 2% higher than here, but 2% is still pretty wide. So this could have been an MRI buy candle, but even if this is an MRI buy candle, it's not a clean MRI candle. I like having an MRI buy candle like this, which clearly marks the low and clearly marks a new low close if the close comes on the candle of or the candle before. So I'm gonna just hope that we break this count and we end up with a green star candle. However, if the price of Bitcoin rises, you got like massive resistance. Like the word massive resistance is understating how massive the resistance is between 100 and 105. And the daily will show the same thing. I the last did one of these videos probably like 4 or 5 days ago, and we were just breaking out to these swing highs. I said, hey, Bitcoin has a chance to rally into this massive area of resistance of 100K. And after that, I am expecting it to come down. We were not strong enough. But these arrows over, nothing changes. But the only thing that does change is that we're spreading out the resistance a little bit. Daily chart, instead of having all resistance in the same area, now we have 50 period moving average a little bit spread out, which means that it'll be a little easier to break, but it can still serve as resistance. So we could, add, and it's probably not going to happen that quickly, right? So we can add something like this and like yay. And now this could go into there. Something like that, okay? Also be kind of clean. And I like the fact that our average is starting to round up, which is showing us a little. Wait, what did I just drop? Maybe I didn't drop anything. I'm going to drop this red box because the chart is getting cluttered. But what I want to draw is, you know, we are seeing a little hope here with a nice bullish channel. We have a bearish channel going down, but now we can draw a little bit of a bullish channel going up. So maybe we can get lucky and have something like that. All right, I'm going to speed this up a smidge. Someone was commenting on the Russia-Ukraine situation. I'll do an update eventually on personal channel. A 2-month candle. I haven't looked at a 2-month candle in a long time. 2-month candle. Yep, MRI top. Let's hope that the low is in. The 2-month candle. I remember writing an article in Bitcoin Magazine talking about this green star candle and how it should lead to 100% rise in the price of Bitcoin, which it did. You know, if we use the bottom of the body, we definitely went up over 2x. If we use the top of the body, we missed going up 2x. But if you know, it was close enough to 100% rise. Let's hope this is the low. We have a 1 to 4 candle action. And then hopefully another green star candle on a 2-month. Let's go back to the 1 month. All right, let's see what we got here. Short-term chart, nothing interesting on a 1 hour, nothing interesting on a 4 hour. So we're moving on. March 18th is a date we're watching carefully. We'll discuss more about it next year. Cycles, not much to say on those. Gold and silver, I believe they're still pumping. Bitcoin dominance taking a little bit of a break. I'm still bullish. Gold is on a yearly MRI top. Gold is also on a monthly MRI top. We discussed this in detail. I think this will be the topping month. And I think the swing high is already in, but it's possible we do swing higher holiday season. And on the weekly, no green star candle, but maybe on a weekly, we still have one more MRI top incoming. But if we have one more MRI top on a weekly, I would like to see it break new highs, which means that on a monthly, we haven't seen the high yet. I don't know. I'm still leaning the intra-week high is in, the weekly close high is in, but if it doesn't crash soon, then consolidation at the top will lead to more upside. Silver almost hit 60. Look at that. I'm out of silver at the moment, but I am itching to get back into a silver short trade. I will try to short silver one more time. That's the yearly. See, the yearly has 2 more years to go, but the gold has already topped on the yearly. So I just don't see how silver continues to rally on a yearly chart, considering how much it already went up. The monthly, see, this is why I thought silver topped last month, because of the monthly MRI. But we are going higher here, but if someone still within the MRI top range, candle before, candle of, candle after. And on a weekly, just like gold, silver still has about 4 or 5 weeks to go before an MRI top. So this is why I thought, this is why I put a bet on silver to short, because I thought that it topped on the week of October 13th, even though my short came in a little bit later. My short came in over here. My short came in mid-November after the secondary high, but I have to exit that, and I'm gonna try to short it again next year, because I think silver is going back to $30. I think silver is coming way down, like at least 35, maybe lower. And that's it. I gotta catch a ferry to the island. S&P consolidating at the top. That's bullish, so that's good for Bitcoin. This is the daily chart. That's the daily chart. Look at the S&P top right there. That was the Friday top on the S&P. 1 to 4 candle correction, and then should be more upside from there. How are the ETFs doing? That's Tesla. Someone asked for Netflix, and then I'll call it a day. Ooh, that's ugly. Oh, MRI buy. It was ugly. I like it. Daily is not there yet. The yearly MRI top. Look at that. How is it on the monthly? Oh, very ugly on a monthly. And look, it's the yearly MRI top. Second consecutive one, too. Damn, Netflix has done well in its history. Wow, Netflix has been around since 2002? Shit. Yeah, second consecutive yearly MRI top. Monthly is bearish. It's a little bit, yearly is topping, is at the top. Monthly is bearish, however, is bullish. But daily is still bearish. So I would keep an eye on this. To bottom out early next. The market showing signs of bullishness. Netflix might not be a bad pickup. All right, guys. That is it for me. Thank you all. And see you all on the next one. Bye, guys.